This is kind of interesting. Mound in the middle of a really old, I guess these trees were all planted 20 years ago, maybe a little bit around there, give or take. Those guys wouldn't take the time to do something like this. Unless they were just moving all the rocks from in here. Maybe they're just making one big mound of all the rocks so they can get in. Nice little tree there in the middle. And those rocks are put there. There's no way that there'd be 24 rocks all piled in the same in the same mound. Some of those are pretty heavy. Not seeing any wheel marks or whatever. Okay, I'm just filming this. Looks like an old print. Would have written it off to a boot, but it's like 20 inches long. And there's like another one. Whatever stepped there totally decimated the little ridge area. And it came from that way. Looks like maybe a left, if it is. And a big right. Look at the stride. What's that? That's 4 feet between it. Or it's just a coincidence of chance. I don't know what would. Look, there's a heel there. That's what I was thinking. Is this just, depression, fallen branch or something causing that? Because there's a lot of deadfall or whatever. Some broken weird trees over there. And some kind of rock mound here. With a lot of like acorns broken on it and nuts and stuff. Like literally piles of them. I don't know if you can see them there, but literally bags of nuts that were broken there. Now maybe there's critters living in among the rocks, and it's kind of like the safe place to eat and look out for enemies. predators. Just checking out I guess, I don't know, like a tree reforestation area. Alright, pretty cool. Okay, so here's an adult Sasquatch that was following me around. The little juvies probably were in the trees a little bit closer, but this guy was following me around the perimeter. I did get some wood knock returns. I sat down and would knock back a little bit, and that was pretty cool. Something I want to note, that there is a cemetery nearby. I don't know how that ties into things, but the weird mounds, the cemetery, and the other thing is that the Sasquatch in daylight would not go into the planted forest part. Interesting. Anyway, the pictures and music, Mohawk Nation, greatly indebted for them sharing their culture. As everybody knows, the First Nations people have a long history with the Sasquatch. It's in their paintings, it's in their songs, their stories, their totems, and that's pretty cool. They've known all along. But anyway, with that said, here's a special clip of their dance. Thanks for watching.